have this 4-color control deck from the World Magic Cup. Seems kind of interesting to me. Pretty much everything I want. It's everything I want to be good, yet I have no idea whether it is good. Has the best removal spells in the format, which is kind of nice. Has the best 2-drop in the format, in my opinion. It's got Rogue Refiner. The mana's gonna be awkward. I don't know. It looks fun. I hope it's good. Or at least I hope it performs, I guess, you know, with just 5 matches, it's technically impossible to tell whether something's good or not. But, you know, hope it's fun. How about that? Pretty sure I'm mulligan here, considering I can't cast a card. Definitely mulligan here. Yeah, we'll keep. Already starting off bad. Probably a match that's very good versus on top of it starting off kind of bad. Sorry. I think I said it's probably a match that's very good for us, but I mean, assume that we like lose to this match and we have this mulligan. Hey JJ, what's up, man? So it doesn't look like things are going to go particularly well here. We got us some Sean. We got us some Corey. Everybody's all around today. It's kind of interesting that our opponent and us both have a 1-land hand. I think that's a little better for him than me. I like the look of this deck. Rip. He had his land first. Oh boy, we're online. So we're going to have to get a blue mana here so we can cast a Rogue Refiner next turn. Hey, thank you Josh for the auto host. Assuming he hits a land and has even reasonable cards in his hand, I think this is going to be real hard. Mono Black Control's pretty fun. Sorry, Mono Black Aggro's pretty fun. Really like that deck. Was it the one with Bone Pickers or the one with Key to the Cities? Well, we're not dead yet. I guess that's something. That was a pretty fun league. Really thought we were going to get that 4 wins, but we alas did not. Well, at least it can block. Easy trade. Is it bad that I kind of want to counterspell that? I really don't want to take any more loss of life. Hey, Dong, what's up, man? That would put us at 7. That just seems kind of bad. Hello, friend. You are what we were wanting. Kansas City was really nice with that deck. Really liked it. Alright, I feel like all of a sudden we have a chance. Especially if they miss a land drop one more turn. Looks like they are. Throw away one Fopter here. I guess we just pass. Hold up the counterspell, or the Glimmer, or the Vraska's Contempt, depending on what we need. Yeah, Logan is definitely a legend. Can't look over Lars Dam there either. I think he's a former Ilmo CS champion. Yeah, well, if they're making that attack, I guess we're going to do this. I guess I'll take both of them. A removal spell and a land seems fine there. I feel like things are going to start going right for us now. Have multiple counter spells in hand, one land away from a Glimmer. We can gain 2 life if he ever gets one of his big threats. Yeah, he seemed a little sad about it. Seemed like it worked out rather well for us, rather. Glimmer height. Yeah, let's get some value off this thing. I'm gonna try to save this for like a Chandra. I'm potentially gonna say screw a Chandra now because Garab's so good. We do have the Vraska's Contempt too, so he technically doesn't have the land, so I think feel pretty confident just playing this thing. Me and our opponent really just like slapped each other with wet noodles this whole game. Based on how long it took us to get a second land, I'm amazed that like this game's still in progress. Obviously, he had his mini mana trouble, but like we didn't know he was going to have the mana trouble at the time. Hence the why I'm amazed. What? What's that spell? Sweltering Sun's in his main deck. Alright, that's something to think about. Kinda surprised he has Swelter in his main deck. Don't care about that. We have a Fatal Push. We have Fatal Push number 4 even. I don't think I care about taking 2 points of life. Let's get back to one that lets me draw a card. So, we're going to buy something back during our upkeep too to deal 2 points of damage to him, so this is lethal. Could have also got the Rogue Refiner and done another point of damage. I guess that would have played around to him having like a land and a shock or whatever. But at the point that he has a land and a shock, I don't think we're worried. Alright, what random thing can we get? Could have also just got back his haste dude. But it doesn't matter. There was no wrong way to eat this pie, as they say. Like, that wasn't losable no matter what decision we made. Hey Gio, what's up, man? I'm a cake man personally, but I won't say no to pie either. My water tastes weird. Speaking of Jund Energy's the video I'll be posting later tonight. Could have kept both of those, but it doesn't even matter. I've already pressed F6. I'm just going to my attack phase and attacking. This is game 1 of round 1, so you have missed literally nothing. And me and our opponent both had 1 land hands for like 3 or 4 turns, so this was kind of a non-game as well. We finally drew out of it before he did. Like, we mulliganed to 5 and kept 1 land on the draw. But, fortunately, our opponent also had a 1 land draw, and we had 3 fatal pushes, so... And then we finally drew our 4th. I feel like this is going to be a hard match, though, but we just got real fortunate that he didn't draw much. Alright, so what do we got in our sideboard? We know we want this thing. That's pretty easy. Come on, deck. Put them over here so I can look at them. We know we want these. That seems pretty easy. In general, I think counterspells aren't great here. I think Essence Scatters are okay. They can hit Hazards and like his like hasty 3-drops and stuff, but I think Supreme Wills are a little too slow on the draw. And I always take Glimmers out in the approach match, so I imagine I would want to take Glimmers out in this match as well. This card's probably good enough. Wait, why aren't you over here? Did I not pull you over there? Let's say Glint's probably not great. We have enough early interaction that I don't think we're ever casting that Glint. I think so. I think I would want it on the play, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to cut it on the draw. Like, we have 10 2-mana removal spells, 13 if you count the Essence Scatters, so I don't think we want Glint. I'm tempted to put Disgaunti in there. Definitely have to put 2 more cards in. Somebody once told me to play Negates here. I wonder if it's Negate. Supreme Will feels better to me than Negate. This is definitely different. I'm going to bring the Supreme Wills back in, I think. Oh, you like the Gonti? 4 mana. We already have 4 4-mana spells. I don't love the blue cards, so that seems reasonable to me. I think we have enough removal spells that I don't want these. Gonti seems okay. I don't know, maybe Gonti's not great. Maybe Glint's just a better Gonti. Since all it's going to do is typically chump block. Hey, Boot. Not saw Boot in a long time. Yes, those last two cards feel kind of awkward. That's the best reason I've heard today, JJ, and I agree with you. It's one of the reasons I'm playing this deck. I really like this card. I want to try the Larson / Jabber like 4-color energy list that plays 3 Gaunties, but it also takes 3 Scarabs. Henceforth, I cannot afford it. But I would like to try it someday. I might have to upgrade my Mana Traders account at some point. Is this hand keepable? I guess we're on to draw and we have 2 lands, so we have to hit 2 more lands to even really be relevant. And they have to be fairly specific colors. Kinda don't want to keep this. Yeah, I'm not going to keep it. I actually like this hand a lot more. Leave that on top too. We get to draw it on turn 1, so. Is that all? Is that all they are in paper? I figured they were like 40 in paper or something. I am terrible at prices. This kind of shocks me that they're that cheap. Wonder what land we're actually supposed to get here. Probably a black. I'm afraid to go to my local game store right now. There's been certain members that have had the flu lately, so I did not leave my house this week. May not leave it this week either. I did not leave my house last week. Wait, it's technically Monday, so this is a new week. So yeah, I didn't leave my house last week. There's a good chance that I don't leave it this week either. And getting around nobody that's had no flu. Opponent's duo queuing or lagging or something. He's like taking really weird time breaks. Guess we get a swamp because it brings into Dragonskull Summon untapped, and we don't have any double red spells or double green spells. In fact, we don't really even have that many green spells. If we really want a green, we can get it with the other one. But I want to be able to Fatal Push next turn without spending energy. Mismatched Mountains. What a fiend. A fiend, I say. That's kind of an odd time to shock us. I feel like we have to dodge quite a few things right now. No Chandra, please. That's a Chandra. Do have a couple Contempts in the deck, though, so... That was a good draw. So to speak. guess I can take this. Kind of compressor that, or it can block maybe. So now we're really hoping to fade a Hazoret. Oh, he ticked up for mana. That's a bad sign. Ticked up for mana, it's going to be Glorybringer and or Hazoret for sure. Like no ifs and buts or about it. So I can use any color of mana for that one, right? Yeah. We'll start with this. Another weird pause. It's kind of a good draw. Yeah, well, we have things on the table now. And like stuff. Things and stuff and things. Ooh. There's a lot of cards there. Kinda doesn't feel great. So now we're down to 8. So unless we top deck a Chandra's Defeat and or a Vraska's Contempt, we can't deal with this and this. One of them's gonna do its thing. Kinda wanna block here. I feel like I need both of these to attack this. Well, he just... Oh, never mind. I thought he just let it die for a second. Rip. So this isn't great. He can now just kill us pretty well any way he wants to. At any time that he wants to. I mean, we might be able to get a Death Gorger Scavenger or something before it's completely over. I think we're going to have to try to fight that in combat. I'm going to go for the blowout with the Gearhulk, I think. That's not a blowout at all. Grab the Chandra's Defeat. I was hoping to do blocky things there. Blocky things. That's a, oh, down to 4. That's a confirmed, exact terminology. Was that a good draw? I'm not exactly sure, guys. Feels like that was a good draw. That draw makes me almost want to ignore the Chandra and just kill these and go for it. That just can't be right. Sure. Alright, so we're going to attack him with this, and Chandra with this. And then we're going to attack Chandra with that as well. I'm going to save Vraska's Contempt for at least one draw step to see if he hits a Hazoret. I think I'm fine letting him block if he wants to block. That kind of wastes his next turn. I'd kind of like to save the Contempt for Hazoret. If I was going to attack the Khenra, I think I would have just went for his head and prayed that he faded or missed one draw step. I think he'll kill that on his own, though. If he wants to buy it back, it wastes his entire turn and stops him from using Araminaap runes. So, like, say he spends his entire turn bringing this back right now. That was a good one. It was actually really good. Oh, we have to kill that. That definitely puts us at a bit of a problem. Okay. Definitely puts us at a bit of a problem there. That was a really good draw. It's one of the few cards that put something on the board that could still deal damage to us, which is why that was such a big problem. Can't attack with the Gearhulk because I just died to the Khenra. So we need to draw one of our 5 additional lifelinking spells. I guess the 2 Gearhulks are additional lifelinking spells as well, so we have 7 ways to gain life. We really need to draw one of them. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not one of them, but it is something that we can play. I guess we'll leave all 3 on defense just in case he's got Ancrops in his deck or whatever. Looking not great right now. If we can fade like 1 or 2 draw steps, we might have a chance. In fact, if he fades completely out right here, taking his Glorybringer could kill him. Because we will have a lot of damage if he doesn't put a blocker down. He's playing a blocker. He's still dead if he has nothing. Wait, what did he just do? Oh, he turned that thing into an 8. Wait, that means we just win, right? If you turn that thing into an 8? feel like he should have... I feel like if that was a card in his hand, he should have attacked with both and hoped I made a weird block. Yeah, so we're just lethal then. He has nothing. He's hellbent. We just make a block here so that we don't die, buy back to Glorybringer, kill his blocker, and attack. He also gave us a way to gain 2 life if we need to. Yeah, so we'll buy back to Glorybringer. We can buy back the Beaumont Courier for an additional 4 too if we needed it. So even if we forget to exert here, we'll still win. Yeah, I think if that was the only card in his hand, he should have just hoped I made a bad block, and like blew me out with a rampage. Which honestly, there's a chance that I would have made a bad block, but probably not a very high chance. Anyway, as I like to spam after every match, we've got to get that advertising out there. Make sure you click the follow button if you're new here, and follow the links below the stream. Yeah, there's a Twitter link and a YouTube link there. I'm done spamming. I didn't expect to beat the red deck, but our opponent definitely made some questionable plays. And he had a questionable list. He had like Swelter the Sun main deck and Rampage main deck, because he rampaged this game 1 as well. Whoops. Yeah, accidentally did that. This deck seems fun, though. The one guy played it at a Grand Prix, didn't he? Wonder if he made any concessions from the Grand Prix list to the World Magic Cup list. Let me go see if I can figure out. Let me go see if I can figure that out. So Mark. We'll play first. Sorry, we'll choose to not play first, rather. Why did I think we were playing first? Yeah, I think we're going to mulligan. Man, what's up with these hands? I kind of want to mulligan this, too. Can we just not keep any hand that doesn't have a tune? Alright, we'll keep. Can we just not keep any hand that has a tune, doesn't have a tune, rather? Maybe I could have kept the second hand? Another aggro deck, too. That's not a good sign for us. We'll have to take the blue mana. Nothing else, if he crushes us real quick, we're going to look like Temur Energy, which I guess we're going to be pretty close to Temur Energy post-board, right? Well, they have the good start. Alright. Not great. Would love them not to have a 3-drop, but the odds of that are incredibly low. No, not another glint. That's great. So I got a strong feeling that this game's not looking good. Maybe if we can draw a Whirler Virtuoso before too long, that we'll have a chance. But it's got a pretty quick clock over there, so. Come on, feel the noise. That's a good one. I guess we get to use Supreme Will. And look for a Fatal Push. Can't imagine us having a single out right now, but kind of want to show him the Supreme Will. Like, I actively want to show it to him. I don't think I would play the Fatal Push here, even if I did hit it. Because I don't want him to see the black cards. Alright, or just Dobbs. We were dead on board pretty much anyway. Dead, no blocks. Can technically block this thing, but it doesn't matter. Taking 7 in the air that we can't do anything about. Yeah, well, we definitely want all of these versus them. Actually think we want this and this too. I think they're slow enough that Vraska's actually usable in this match. I think Glint's also fine in this match, I'm not sure. I think Glint's probably still bad, right? If we remove Glint, it makes his Fatal Pushes a lot worse. Yeah, I'm fine with just trying to beat the control deck. I guess if I'm trying to beat the control deck, I probably shouldn't have got rid of both of the Glimmers. I don't know. It's too late now. I've already clicked submit. I guess we'll keep this. Hand seems reasonable. Even though we only have two 2 mana and we have 2 6-drops in our hand. I have double Fatal Push, so that's probably enough of a reason to keep any hand. Go, Death Gorger Scavenger. Be our hero, Death Gorger Scavenger. Huh. Kinda wanna play this. I am gonna play this. We can get something better with the Death Gorger later anyway. It kinda saves it to play around a removal. Wrecked. Mistakes were made. Wonder what do you take here? Because, like, this card's insane later, but this card does so much now. Answers that question. So when I was sideboarding these in versus Teamer, I guess I was right if opponents are doing it too. Or maybe we're both collectively wrong. I have no idea what's going on in the art of that card, but it appeals to me. I like it. Please not double Bone Picker. Oh, okay. Whew. Thought we were going to get double Bone Pickered for a second. That's not something I was wanting. Which of these cards am I most likely to want back with Scarab? Probably least likely to want this one back. Yeah. Come on, Running Lands. I feel real good about this game. Considering his Deadlands can actually kill the Scavenger, I'm pretty sure that I'm just going to attack with it anyway. I don't think I want to let him block either. Maybe I do. If he blocks, I get to kill this. Alright, take this one. If he blocks, I get to kill the Bone Picker, and I think that's fine, especially considering we have these strong of cards in our hand. If we had a weaker hand, I probably wouldn't have allowed him to block there. I'd have probably just killed the Glint. But our hand's very strong. Like, both of these cards can change the game. Any game. Brought in Doomfalls as well. He's got double Scrapheap Scrounger here? Oh, he's got a Glint too. Don't care about the Glint. Yeah, so we have a lot of powerful cards. Whirler, Rogue Refiner, Land. That one. Kind of an odd attack. I guess I'll just kill it instead of blocking it. Don't actually know what he could have. I might have like a Walk the Plank or a Vraska's Contempt or something. In which case he'd kill this whenever he wanted to anyway. Could just be trying to bait it out to play a better 2-drop as well. That's a quick clock. I think our average draw is much higher than his average draw at this point in the game. Cool, he had to take a point of damage for that. And we're ahead in the race. He had a good one. He had a Death Toucher. Basically a million removal spells in our deck, though. Speaking of which, that's the best removal spell in our deck. That's definitely the best removal spell in our deck, isn't it? 6 mana gonna make you holla. So the Glints still don't block particularly well. They can like block his 1/1s that may not even be in his deck at this point. The draw I actually don't think I want to Glimmer. I'm just gonna run it back like this. I probably should change how I sideboard on the play and draw a lot more than I do. Mono Red and Temur are like the only 2 decks that I've changed a whole lot of that with this season. I guess this hand's a keep. The mana is awkward, but we are on the draw. And we do have double Virtuoso, which is probably our best card versus him. And that's beyond awkward too. Alright, I'll put it down, but I don't know if I'm going to use it. Kinda don't want to drop our energy until we can play something to give us more energy. Alright, I'm going to take 2. I'd rather kill that if I was going to kill anything. I don't know that I even want to kill it yet. So this mana is really an issue this game. Just gonna take it. Think being able to cast a Virtuoso is too important. Unfortunately, lets him get a card. Does let Assassin Scatter anything he plays this turn that isn't a vehicle, though. Rip, a double spell. Yeah, so this isn't great. And a positive note is we can get our energy back with the Rogue Refiner, so we can certainly, like, make a Thopter here. If he's got a land, this is bad, because he just gets to bring it back to the board. Guess it takes 2 damage either way, this one he can't bring back. He didn't have the land, so maybe that was a mistake. Go ahead and start gaining our life with this. Feeling okay right now. Can play a Rogue Refiner and a Fatal Push next turn if he doesn't kill the Death Gorger, which, I mean, he can kill if he just has a land, but if he doesn't kill it, that would have been great. Fortunately, like I said, he can kill it with just a land. We can even play this if we want next turn. I have, like, options now. I think I like this option because I want to Fatal Push that anyway. This lets us use the Vraska's Contempt if we need to. Would block here if given the opportunity. Don't mind to throw my guy away to save 2 life, especially when he has the Deadlands already in play. And say he had a Bone Picker or something, like we still have a Harness Lightning for it. Raider. Alright, well, he gets to draw a card, which sucks for us. No land also sucks for us. Alright. I'm waiting till his... I should have used the Harness Lightning during his upkeep, but because of unnatural stamina or whatever is the reason I didn't do it during my turn. Hey, thank you for the follow, Rangish. Ragnish? I can't pronounce things. Kill it before he gets to attack. That way... Sure, that's why we didn't do it on our turn. But he doesn't get a trigger this way. We're still going to flip it so we don't take the damage. Sure. That was a good draw. Let's lead with this thing. Whew. Oh, this game's been tight. It's not over yet, and it's still been tight. We have an essence scatter for the next big threat, at least. Trying to decide how badly I want to protect the World of Virtuoso. Because I could just block with a Thopter and then try to Vraska's Contempt the next turn, but looks like he may not even give us the option. Yeah, the games are actually pretty fun. I don't think I'm playing them particularly well either. Oh yeah, it is. Agreed. I kind of think I want to keep the Thopter around. Or the Virtuoso around. Even though he's kind of useless at this point. The Essence Scatters have been pretty nice too. Oh, that's going to be a good one at some point, maybe. Some point over the rainbow, that card might be great. That's right, we're on the boards. We've done a point of damage. They're still above 20. Target opponent reveals his or her hand. You choose. Uh-oh. Well, that sucks. We like those cards. Come on, opponent. On a positive note, opponent's probably not playing the dead this turn. Oh, that was a good time to draw that. Error. Say hello to our little scarab friend, who has all sorts of food in our graveyards. Just all sorts of food here. Bone Picker? Ours is a 4/4. I don't think we care about his. I think I actually want to get the Rogue Refiner back now and draw a card, but maybe that's wrong. Maybe I just want to get like one of his Bone Pickers back. Yeah, I'll draw a card and figure it out. I don't think that point of damage is relevant at all. I don't think that card's very relevant here either. Could just kill this so I can attack for more. Can't imagine him getting a much better card than that. I want to try to hit a land. Did not hit a land. Maybe I should have left an Effer Hub open, but I left the green intentionally open because of a tune, but I guess we hit a Fatal Push. I could have left the other open. Only hit a 7th land, which isn't bad for him. So he's going to attack something here. Sure. He's attacking me, do I care? I don't think I care. Eh. I have the extra energy, so why not care, right? Actually gonna get this one back this turn. Go ahead and get his Dread Wanderer out of his graveyard before he buys it back. Where are you at? There you are. Anything that's not a land certainly going on the bottom, and I would prefer the black, I guess. They both produce black, so I'll put you on the bottom, you on top. So I don't think he has any out at this point, especially based on our hand. I don't think he can beat the board at this point, but I certainly don't think he can beat our hand at this point. Like, I don't... There's Vraska's Contempts in his deck, but I don't even think that would win the game for him. I don't think that would beat our hand. I don't think that I guess he could beat the board with a Vraska's Contempt. I don't think he can beat our hand with a Vraska's Contempt, though. He knows we have our Vraska's Contempt as well. Yeah. Alright. Hey, is that a good draw? Alright, we beat 2 aggro decks with this deck that I thought could not beat an aggro deck. That's kind of surprising to me. And like I like to do between every match, advertising. Follow, click links, smile. You know, if you want to. I'd like to play that. That's one of the matches I'm kind of interested in.
You could overpay with E-Trade and TD Ameritrade, but you know better. Pay just $4.95 at Schwab. These others, 40% more. One more reason, Schwab is the better place for traders.
Let's go. We are currently 2-0, Tommy, yes. Could be. Probably need to win some dice rolls to get there. Oh my god, we get to keep 7 cards. We get to keep 7 cards. What's this world we live in? It doesn't feel fair that we get 7 cards. Uh-oh. Rip. It's the 3rd aggro match in a row. It's kind of weird. Moto is very swingy matchup-wise. Some days we get paired versus, like yesterday we got paired versus 3 Glacial Fortress decks. Today we get paired versus just 3 straight aggro decks. The day before I think we got 4 energy decks. It's just kind of real weird. I don't know which one of those I want to kill. This card's the card that scares me the most long term, but this is the one that does the most damage now. Certainly killing something. Probably have a better chance of beating this. I think I have a better chance of beating that one. Already got my hand over the button. I didn't care what he was playing. I was trying to counter it. Yeah, we don't have the current land for this, or for our next turn, so we're gonna play this and hope that it's not a Chandra in our near future. Really hoping that we hit a land too, beyond Snap Block. No, no, not a Chandra. I said no Chandra in our near future. That's exactly the opposite of that. I guess we're just gonna hold up a counter spell and or removal spell here, and then next turn we can try to contempt the Chandra. But like, we don't want him to just peg a. We don't want him just to peg a hazard on the board and crush us. Which is currently something that could happen. If he plays nothing, I'm going to Supreme Will for a land as well. Well, he played nothing. Land? There is a land. Could take 2 more damage. I feel like at this point he's going to start having removal spell or just like burn spells to our face. I think I'm just going to play this thing. I'm going to tap our mana a little bit better and then play this thing. So he's going to kill this now. I'm waiting because next turn I can have the Essence Scatter for a Hazoret and kill Deshandra for just a price of 2 damage. That feels beyond worth it, but I don't really know if it's worth it, but it feels like it's worth it. Giving our opponent an extra card feels pretty dirty though. I think that was okay. That whole sequencing may have been wrong. He didn't cast anything else, so I guess we're just going to do this at this point. We lose an extra energy this way by waiting, but I would much rather have got like a Cropper or something. Basically any haste threat. This thing's in his graveyard, which is a problem. It's like a real problem at this point. Maybe I should have just took the 2 points of damage and saved this for this. Yeah, that was probably a mistake. I probably should have just took the 2 points of damage. Wait, what? That didn't really change anything. So our Kingdom for our opponent not drawing a land this turn. Just draw a Hazoret, please. Oh god, I don't want to put that one in his graveyard. Also don't want to take 2 points of damage here. Alright, come on, Scarab. Or 6-drop. Scarab or 6-drop. That's what the doctor's ordering. Or it could be nice for our opponent just drew a little Soul Scar Mage and we didn't have to worry about it. Pretty much the only card in his deck that I want him to actively draw right now is this. But that was a good one. Rip. Alright, Gonti might do something. None of that stuff does anything, does it? Whatever it is, it's just chump blocking next turn. I guess we'll take this one if it's just chump blocking. Whatever. face up on the table. So we're going to go down to 2 here. We'll have to draw something pretty nice, and our opponent's going to have to brick several times. That is not something that's very nice. Huh. Well, we were right to play around that the turn we did, I guess. Smashed. Alright, so cards that we want. We definitely want this stuff again. I think we'll take this too. What did I take out last time? I took out like glimmers and some random 2-drops that weren't good. Which is what I think I'm going to continue to do. Uh-oh. Maybe one negate's better than the Supreme Will. We'll keep the Supreme Will. He can kill a Hazoret. Alright. Well, we're down another game. Certainly not the first game one we've lost tonight. Up to 22 fine folk watching the channel. We almost recovered that last game. It's pretty tight. We'll play first. We kept 7 cards that last game too, and we had a good draw. Man, I would love to have a second land in that hand. I'm going to mulligan a 1-lander. Ouch. It's another 1-land hand. I'm going to mulligan it too, I guess. Yeah, it's a double black spell, all our colors, whatever. So we've struggled with lands this whole tournament. Except for the one game. And we lost it. Maybe I could have kept the 6-card hand. We did have a mulligan, but like, we had a double black spell, and we had the blue spells, and we had a red spell, and a green spell. Like all the spells. Yeah. Spire Bluff Canal. One time. I don't even think there's Spire Bluff Canals in this deck, are they? Not drawn one, have we? Would also accept Effer Hub. Uh-oh. That much burn to our face? That can't be a good sign. Maybe his hand will be so bad. Maybe it's 4 lands. And, alright. Good game. Well, that was quick. Lickety split, quickety quick. Alright, next round. Man, I have some pretty miserable draws when I play Temur. But, might be one of the reasons I don't like it. I feel like I always get mana screwed with Temur. I'm uploading that Jund Energy video now for yesterday. Fortunately, part of match 1 was cut because it was messed up and there was no volume. I still have no idea why there was no volume. Sorry if you guys saw that. Apparently I pressed Alt Tab and it done some like weird flickery thing. So we're currently 2-1. We've played versus 2 mono red decks and 1 mono black deck. All aggro all the time today. All aggro all the time. So there's a local PPTQ coming up Sunday here. I don't know if I want to go to it because the prize support isn't something I'm particularly like. The entry seems too high for the prize support, and I have zero interest in going to Spain. But if I was going to go to it, is it even remotely excusable to not to play in a Toon deck? Like, am I just wrong if I don't play in a Toon deck? It would be a rather small event, probably somewhere in the 20 to 30 range. Go ahead and join here. Control only, thanks. Go ahead and click save. Well, that video is uploading. And we'll play first. Hey, we have an Attune. It's probably not even correct to play it on turn 1. But it could be. I guess it is. Has to be correct to play it on turn 1. Because if we run off like runner lands, we might not even want to play that. This is a good hand. We saw what happened to our other good hand. Not a good match for us, I don't think. One-time Glint. Hey, wait, that is a Glint. I'd much rather play Glint this turn versus any Prairie Stream deck than worry about getting this on turn 3. There's still some chance that we can get this on turn 3 anyway. Like, I like guaranteeing this versus any deck that's playing Basic Island. Probably the worst of those options for me. Snap Drawing. We have Vraska's Contempts and Counterspells in this deck. So, like, we don't just lose to this. We have some play against it. Well, he missed his land drop too, so we have quite a bit of play against it if he's going to miss his land drop. I think I'm just going to go ahead and play this. I have to get some kind of extra threats out there anyway, and we might hit a fast land. Did not hit a fast land. Probably going to start holding up our counter spells from now on. I don't know, if we hit a land, we may. Depends on if he plays a land. He did in fact play a land, but he doesn't have an island or plains yet. Fortunately, he can have Champion of Wits now. Oh wow, he tapped his thing so he can't block the glint. Not being able to block the glint makes me smile. Double angel in the grave? Land? Oh, we hit another land. I guess versus what we're seeing, we have to leave up the counterspell? What are we going to discard? Can't block there. What do we discard here? They play cast outs and stuff, so I kind of don't want to discard the Gonti. I don't really want to discard Essence Scatters either in case it's just another champion of wits. Maybe we can get rid of one of the Essence Scatters. Alright. Decision decided. One of the Essence Scatters goes bye-bye. Light Soda agrees with me, so I feel more confident about that now. So they had 3 draws to hit the white source, and they hit it. It just wasn't really what they wanted. Not going to counterspell that, even though I honestly probably should have. Oh, well now I'm super glad that I didn't. Another champion in his graveyard. Feeling pretty good about this now. Really don't care how much stuff he puts in his graveyard. We have double Death Gorger for the post-board games too, which is nice. Oh, I need to use the restroom. Not fun. Really wanted to land that turn. Because I want to be able to add another thing to the board while still protecting from refurbish, because I feel like he's going to have multiple refurbishes coming out now. I feel like multiple refurbishes will kill us from here. But I really want to hold this up to at least stop the first one. I feel like we're probably in bad shape at this point. I think it's going to be hard for him not to have another refurbish. Us missing that land's going to be really, really, really sad. And it doesn't come into play tapped. Or it comes into play tapped, so rip. Alright, we're just going to keep attacking. Not a whole lot we can really do. Gets to double block one of our things. Take some damage from the other one. Wow. That was not the one I expected him to do that with. He also didn't spend his energy there, which is something else I consider odd. At this point, I think I have to. Guess it doesn't matter if he gains a little energy. The problem with holding up the contempt for an angel is he may just not make it a 6/6. He may just put 2/1/1s down, right? If he just puts 2/1/1 down, 2/1/1s down, like we're in pretty bad shape. I don't feel like he's gonna go gain 6. I think he's gonna gain 4. If he gains 6, I think we can still beat him. Yeah, I didn't think he'd gain 6. I feel like we're in really bad shape. Maybe I should just play Gonti instead of Rogue Refiner. If I played Gonti, I might have been able to hit a cast out. I think I should have played Gonti. I got him basically already dead. So I don't really have enough mana for anything great. I feel like playing Gonti was the right play last turn. Maybe drawing a Whirler would have did something, or finding a Scarab God would have did something. Sure. Just attacking with those? Oh, if he's attacking with those, I have to, he's attacking with everything. So if I kill one of these, and then like, I don't know, I guess I have to play this. Need the extra blocker. Goodbye, energy. He's more likely to kill this with like a cast out. I'm not loving where we're at. Sure. I feel like I should have gone to and looked for one of those. Could do it this turn. So if I Gonti and miss, he gets back 4, 5, 6, 7. We're still technically alive. Being still technically alive seems better than being dead. Cast out? Or 4 lands. So, just dead then? It's not just dead, but basically just dead. I don't think him gaining life mattered. Like we certainly we were never beating him in combat once. Alright. We're dead to that for sure. We were never beating him in combat once this come back. I think we had to try for like very high impact plays. Missing those land drops those turns, even though we were drawing a million cards, is what killed us though. Alright, so we're certainly gonna bring in these. Gonna bring in these as well. Gonna bring in this. I don't know about any of this stuff. Cards I'm definitely taking out or push outs. Fatal pushes, push outs, something I don't know. This is kind of control-y. Maybe the Vraska's Contempts are enough removal-wise. Gonti actually seems okay in this match. I don't know if I want any of these. Scar's probably definitely good enough. Maybe Essence Scatters aren't good enough? Be like half of his plan, but we're tapped out a lot. I don't really know. I don't think I want the negates. I don't bring negates in when I'm playing Teamer, so I don't think I want them here either. This Teamer's a faster, stronger deck, though. I guess if our plans to like chew them up with this, maybe we need some early removal spells. I didn't like how opponent played last game, and he still just kind of like easily beat us. And he missed lands for multiple turns. Ended up cutting the scatters entirely for like removal spells. We'll keep. It's reasonable, but not great. It's actually pretty good. If this was a Blooming Marsh, I would have called it great. Because we would have got a turn 3 draw. Or if we had an Attune, I'd have called it great, but it's still pretty good. Rip. Oh, it's the third land, though. Which means even if he plays a second creature and we can't attack, we can play the Whirler Virtuoso and draw a card. Or we can eat something with the Scavenger, so that's pretty nice. Champion of Wits, that's eatable. Eatable. Hope he uses this again like he did last turn. Sweet, he did. Just save us some time. Let us have a better option of what we want with this. Really want to hit a land next turn. We'll take this one. I wonder if I was supposed to play the Whirler Virtuoso there just so we can make sure we drew a card next turn. Because as it is right now, if he like plays a Champion of Wits, I might not want to draw next turn. I think playing the Scavenger's probably right. So we get the mill 9 cards. Ugh. Well, he's doing it main phase again. So now we can just attack with both and not have any fear at all. So take this one. Oh, that was weird. He's trying to get F6 value too hard, I think. So this lets us draw a card next turn, and hopefully he doesn't have a refurbish and hit. They probably sideboard out some number of refurbish. We've not drawn any of our blue spells really. We've not drawn any of our appetites, so definitely have to fade this turn. Well, there's an Angel of Invention. It's not a Godpharaoh's Gift, so that's good. Normally I would say if they're doing it main phase, they're specifically looking for a GFG, but based on our opponent last turn, or last game, like he's just using these basically anytime he can, so I don't think he's always just looking for GFG. They do play Fumigates too, though, so like maybe I need to not play anything else to the board. Ah, well that's pretty easy then. We're just going to attack and hold up Supreme Will. I guess we'll get this. Let's just deal the damage. Eh. Safe than sorry. So that's about half. Probably should have did the damage there. If I did the damage there last turn, he'd have to have 2 blockers on the following turn. Doesn't have double white, so that's good, I guess. I don't know how good it is, but it's something. I think I should have done an extra point of damage to him. I think this was a mistake. They just give up? That's odd. Did they not bring in Fumigates, or did... I don't know. That's just odd. Now let's think about how to sideboard yet again, because I'm not comfortable with how we sideboarded or how I sideboarded. I don't think how I sideboarded's right. I don't think the Essence Scatters are particularly good. I think the Negates are maybe medium-ish. I don't think I like the Glimmer, though. Maybe I want like 2 Negates. Negates are... they are Fumigate decks, so... What's worse than these, though? Do I have any cards that are really worse than those? I guess Harness Lightnings maybe are worse? Maybe Harness Lightnings are worse? I don't know. Not comfortable with how I'm sideboarding. But they are Fumigate decks, so... this hand seems good. And they already mulliganed. So what do we get with this game? They kept a 6. Scry to the bottom. That's... wonder if they F6 their turn. Or if they actually don't have the land. So we don't actually have that many red cards now. We only have the Whirler Virtuoso, so I don't think I'm going to worry about getting the red source. We have double blue already. We have green. We have black. Guess I get the saving energy if I get the black. Alright. Get the saving energy if we get to get the black. If we get the black. I can't even talk tonight. I think I'm having a stroke or something. Guess that's not funny. Shouldn't make that kind of comment or joke. It's like one of those poor taste jokes that I'm famous for. I'm kind of rude. Rude and crude and ready to party. That's me. I feel like they just F6'd their turn unless they've gotten real lucky. Then they move to their second main phase? To draw their card? Or to play their spell? Yeah, I think they just F6'd. There's a GFG already. We're certainly attacking. I don't think there's anything on 3 mana that they can play I care about. We have double black, double blue. Technically have a green. I think I'm going to get the green just in case we need to use that energy to draw a card at some point this game. They could play Fairground Wardens, but I'm not going to Supreme Will a Fairground Warden anyway, especially when we have a Vraska's Contempt already in our hand. Yeah. It's like the one thing I could think of that they could have on 3, but nothing that I needed to hold the negate up, which is why I was asking myself that question. Alright, so now we played a game of try to never let GFG get on the table. I guess that's fine. Well, we've got paired versus mono red twice, and we split it 1-1, and we've got paired versus mono black once, and now we're playing versus this. It's been pretty awkward, but we're currently 2-1. I don't know about should be 3-0. I feel like red deck wins is probably a bit of a favorite versus us, but I don't think it's unwinnable. We're currently 1-1 in this match. The mana's been very awkward, but the decks felt pretty good. So do we play around Spell Pierce here? I guess he doesn't have anything in his graveyard I really care about right now, so there's no reason to play around Spell Pierce. If he gets a Fairgrounds Warden back, we don't really care. Did I forget to play a land that turn? Okay, I did not forget. Land was played. Fumigate. Certainly getting counterspelled. That's probably true. We've not actually drawn a lot of Rogue Refiners either. I think I'm playing this one again. Could just not play it too. Holding up Gearhulk could technically give us lethal next turn, but it's only lethal if he plays X amount of things, so I think I'm just going to play the Gearhulk. Or sorry, I think I'm just going to play the Glint. We've not got paired versus Teamer yet, unfortunately. I did notice that he lost the 4-color energy twice in the top 8, though. He lost his semifinals and his quarterfinals match.
If he had anything other than a Fairgrounds Warden, I would have held up double counterspell here. Maybe I should have left the Effort Hub untapped probably. That was a mistake by me, I think. Yeah. So I tapped my mana poorly here. That's my fault. Definitely tapped my mana poorly here. I think all of these 4-color decks actually give up a good percentage versus red. I don't think they're worried about beating red. I think they're willing just to lose that match. I think they just want to beat everything else. So he can't block. Don't think I'm going to bother playing the Virtuoso here. We're just going to set behind all of the things that we have. Yes, I discarded the Virtuoso. Angel of Invention with 3 mana up. No sir. That's fair. Wonder what else he has. I got a nice little chump blocker for him. Now we've drawn so many cards this game. Like, he's resolved multiple charts to courts and strategic plannings, and we're deeper in our deck than he is. Untapped land would not be sad to draw. That's a tapped land. There's our untapped land. So, just casually Gearhulk here for the Vraska's Contempt while holding up Negate in case he has Spell Pierce. Get rid of the blocker, win. If he had Slash of Talons or something for that last mana and not Spell Pierce to negate, does all that. Alright, well, we're currently 3-1. I did a lot of looking around at the random teamer and 4-color lists from the Invitational. Oh, by the way, spam time. If you like what you're seeing, please give us a follow and click the links below to both my Twitter and my YouTube. Follow, thumbs up, thumbs up. Yeah, whatever. That's probably true. I saw somebody post on Twitter last night talking about how good Green Black was. Yeah, you could just go straight Green Black and go real big. That's something that's super reasonable. The Vizier of the Many Faces is so good, though. So good. Alright, round 5. Hey, Trilix XQ. We've been on the draw almost every match as well. I think this hand's a keep. It's obviously not great. Looks like we're playing like a medium blue-black control list, but like, we have this and we have this. That's probably a keep anytime you have both of those. Let's see what land he shows us. Just the forest. Alright, we're playing Jay's blue-black control deck right now, and we have a poor draw. It's a sneaky snake. Kinda wanna kill this snake. Hey! What's up, man? Welcome. It's round 5 that we're going into here. I guess we'll counterspell it. I don't know. I don't really want to waste a counterspell on that. Who's gonna kill this? I'd rather get a more. I'd rather get a higher impact spell than this. With this. Alright, now we have to figure out what we're going to get. I guess we're going to get either black or green, or red. I'm probably not going to get the red. I think I'm just going to get black. Turns on our Dragon Skull summons that were already turned on because of the pulls, but... have Essence Scatter for his first real threat. I'm super not concerned about the winding. Concerned about what the winding can do in consorts with other cards, but seems like the card I have to care the least about. Oh yeah, Approach smashes that deck. It smashes that deck so hard. Pretty well gonna keep... I don't want to counterspell that, but I guess I'm going to. Feel like our hand's slow enough that I don't want him to get anything on the table. I guess it's better to play this one. It's not looking great here. We'll attempt to block if given the opportunity. If he plays a hostage taker or something, we'll be a little sad. I like playing the Rogue Refiner because it gave us a chance to try to draw a Fatal Push or to try to block. Feels like it gives him more things to worry about. That makes blocking worse. Guess we'll just take a hit then. High impact play be good enough. You can do it, deck. Please no answer to Scarab Gadarino. We're not even in great shape if he has an answer. Or if he doesn't have an answer. Hopefully there's no blossoming defense in our future. Because if they are, we're not happy. Not happy either way, I guess. Well, that's not good. Just play this, he gets this back, he attacks with them all. I don't know. Don't really have a good line here, do we? We just try to get lucky and look for a hostage or look for a land and a harness lightning? That seems pretty bad. I don't like any of our plays. Can play both of our creatures, but that doesn't get us anywhere, and that gets him a Scarab. Can just play Scarab, but that loses the blossoming defense, really? So he just gets to play his Scarab, and he's attacking first. Oh. I don't have a good option at all. Kinda just want to try to get lucky. Could play the Rogue Refiner and just leave it to be one draw step to hit the Harness Lightning. I don't think the next ban phase is till January, so who knows? It probably should be. So I just play 2 creatures, can I win? Hey, thank you for following Trilix Q. I don't know if I said that already. I don't think I can win if I just play the 2 creatures. I think it's the thing that gives me the highest chance of getting an additional turn, but I don't think it actually wins the game. Whatever. Neither of those do it. I think it's Glimmer Prey too, which is why it took me so long to get the things out. And Glimmer Prey seemed to be what I came up with as well. So I definitely want this card. I think I want this card. I think I want this card. The push would have got me another turn, but once he gets the Scarab God out, I just can't win, I don't think. I guess I could have kept playing, but I was going to take 6 damage the following turn down to 4. He was going to untap, play Scarab God. So even if I'd hit a Vraska's Contempt, I could have played double blocker, I guess. Even if I'd hit a Vraska's Contempt, I go back to 6, and he's attacking for 6. So I'd have to have a Vraska's Contempt plus Chump. I don't know. I don't think I like the Supreme Wills in this match. I'm not sure if I like the Glimmers either, to be honest. I feel like I'm using my mana better than that. Yeah, we got smashed pretty hard there, though. Wasn't particularly close. Play first. Wow. You know, I'm going to keep it, but this hand's probably not a keep, to be honest. I say to be honest a lot. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, to be honest. There's almost no chance I get to draw a card with this. And got a little better. No, Black Man off the top would have been great. Hey. Okay. So this hand ended up being okay. I'm not making a copter here for anything. I don't know. I guess if he just played Rogue Refiner and attacked, I'd be willing to. If he wants to waste a Blossoming Defense just to kill my Whirler Virtuoso, I think I let him, right? Pretty sure I just let him. Seems like it messes with his turn the most. Rip. Wait, he's letting me draw a card. He let me draw a card. draw a card and he let me get my energy. So is this plan just to give this a counter next turn? I guess he's got a Rishkar in his hand? I could just kill this while Blossoming Defense is down, or I could just play this. I like playing this. Did these go back on the bottom of his library? Bottom of his library. How bad is it that I want to take Scarab God just so he doesn't have a choice? I'm taking the Attune with Heifer because we need the lands, but like, I really want to take the Scarab God just so he doesn't get it back. Like, I really want to take the Scarab God just to get him. I was hoping they were exiled. I was like, man, do I really get to get the Scarab God out of the game and get my Attune? Wait, what? Easy block? I don't think he realizes just have Death's Touch, because he actually put a +1/+1 counter on that. I like being greedy. We've not saw a Hulk from him. This is just game, the game you saw was the only game we've saw. I'm just playing Scarab God. He's not showed us a black mana. Man, I did good. I've been saying Scarab the entire time, and then I just said Scarab God, so now YouTube's gonna flag this video. Because you can't say God, friends. There's no religion in Magic. Alright. Opponent didn't draw black mana, and he got spanked. The hand was obviously a wonderful keep. I don't know why you guys were ever questioning me. Oh wait, I forgot none of you guys did question me. I questioned myself. I'm going to cut the Glimmer on the draw and bring a Supreme Will in. Kind of want to bring 2 Supreme Wills in, but we're not going to. I want to spend 2 mana this turn, so in 2 turns I can kill a bear. Fair enough. Alright, I'll keep it. I'm not happy to keep it. If he gets a quick Long Tusk Cup, he could just run over us. He did get to put it on top. That's our only black mana. Cycling that thing at some point. I'm done decided. Later, Jay. Take care, man. Yeah, I don't play great either, but I didn't understand those lines myself. Hey, is this the card that I just said could run away with a game? It looks like it's going to run away with a game. No. No, 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 no. That's too much. That's just too much. That's when our opponent's starting to be rude. Probably going to double block if he gives me the opportunity again. If he's got a Blossoming Defense, that's fine. Just don't want him to get more energy. If he gets more energy, I don't even have the option to try to double block. And as of right now, we have nothing in our hand, even though our deck's basically mono removal. But still gets a card out of his hand and wastes his entire turn, if nothing else. To be honest. That was a good draw. Surprisingly enough.
So that lets us get 2 counters out of this one. Opponent's down to 3 cards in hand, but we know they're not lands, so he's got more gas than we do. Especially if like any of them are a Rogue Refiner or something of that nature. We have all the mana we need though, and we certainly have better late game draws, so I will block again. I'll make the exact same block if he attacks again. Again, if it's a Blossoming Defense, it takes his entire turn, so I'm not worried about that. I'm also not worried about attacking here either, I don't think. Really want a removal spell for that one before it crushes us. Hum. Alright. Removal spell? Hey, it's a removal spell. It's just not exactly what we meant. Killing it next turn is better than never killing it, though, right? Would really just like to draw our Vraska Relic Seeker at this point. Who am I kidding? I'd really like just to have the Scarab. Not another one of those. That's unfortunate. At least one of these things is coming to play. But he's attacking with that? I guess that's the only way he gets to guaranteed draw a card, right? So if I make this block, they trade for a Blossoming Defense, or he only gets to kill one of my guys? I don't know why he did what he did. Because, like, he already had 2 energy. I thought he'd already gained the energy a second ago when I made the comment that's the only way he gets to do this. I guess we're going to start with... this. Yeah, alright. If he didn't have anything to save the first one, he's probably not saving that one, so... Save the Vraska's Contempt for one of the high impact cards. And at this point, I think I'm just gonna cast the 2 Copters and hope he doesn't draw a Walking Ballista. Maybe I'm not. That card's pretty good still. Rip. It's gonna be a 4/4 at the moment. Alright, I'm just gonna squad block it. Why's he putting counters on it now? Could have drew a snake or anything. Well, whatever. Quad block city. If he has a removal spell, I might use a removal spell back. I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, that's your energy. So I still have 2 dudes. 2 bras. I'm going to do this now because we have so many high casting cost cards in our deck that we may want to spend our mana on the following turn. May not want to spend our mana on the following turn too. At least we have 9 mana now, so if we do ever draw a Scarab, we get to do both. But he's certainly in the driver's seat because he has a Lone Tusk Cub and a Rogue Refiner. And we have another land. How are we losing this game? We're 3 cards deeper in our deck. We've drawn like 6 more lands than him or something. How many lands do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we've drawn 5 more lands than him. Alright, here we go. A chance to draw something nice. I'm not sure which one of those is better for us. Guess I just want to take the Fatal Push. Also kind of want to take the Scarab God, or kind of want to take the Essence Scatter. I think we'll take the Fatal Push. Something to guarantee kill this seems okay. Providing he has a removal spell for this. Yeah, it seems like the better play. Like, he could have a removal spell for the Gonti, right? If he has a removal spell for the Gonti, we want to make sure we can get rid of the Cub. I should have attacked with the Thopter. That was a mistake not to attack with the Thopter that turn. Correct. Sure. Could turn out great for us, though, if he doesn't have another Blossoming Defense. We're starting to lag real bad. No Blossoming Defense, please. Oh, did I mess up? Revolt has to go to the graveyard and tokens don't go to the graveyard. Now it says left the battlefield. Our tokens certainly left the battlefield, right? So it's a Moto bug. Oh, wait, I get it. Wait. So is this a Moto bug or am I not understanding? The Gonti doesn't still have to be in play, does it? It won't let me cast it on Hostage Taker. No, the Gonti doesn't. Oh, yeah, double checking. I don't think the Gonti has to be in play. No. I mean, do we want to do that? Like it. Alright, we'll try it, I guess. It should work, right? Yeah, but the reason I kind of didn't want to do it is because if it didn't work, I could still win this game if I just use it on the Lone Tusk Cub, right? I think we definitely take Nevraska's Contempt now. Alright, so it ended up working. It was just weird. Okay, it worked. It was just scary and weird. Hey, another land. Scary and weird. That's true, but I thought there was a good chance we could have drawn a removal spell. I want to hold Nevraska's Contempt. I don't care about taking a few points of damage. That's fair. I should have did that. We could just draw another land. You're right. I definitely, because the Gonti itself left the battlefield. Yep, that was a play mistake by me. Trying to find something better to use this Contempt on, but I don't know if I should just keep taking 3 damage. What is this one? Walking Ballista for 3? So I guess we're probably going to have to play the Contempt now. Yeah, we'll take our draw step and then see what happens. Oh, hello. That's basically exactly what we wanted here, right? Considering we know he sideboarded in Essence Scatters, I think it's better just to play this now. He's going to attack before he plays the spell anyway. So I don't think there's any reason to let him hit. I've not played this game particularly well, by the way. For anybody who cares. It is a 3-turn clock if he doesn't have anything good. We'll keep playing a land a turn because of the ability to, when Scarab does come around, maybe get 2 things back. Let's see if this resolves before we make any decisions on our attack. So yeah, I've not played this round particularly well. But we still have an out. He played a land that turn, so he probably drew the land. Alright, so nice little 4-1, but I played like absolute trash there at the end. I think we played well this league up until that point. But then again, if it was a play mistake, I might not have ever noticed it. You know what I'm saying? Like I could have made play mistakes in other rounds and not noticed them. So anyway, this round, or this tournament, we played versus Mono Red twice, and we split them 1-1. We beat Mono Black aggro fairly handedly. We beat the GFG deck, which was pretty difficult, and we beat Sultai, which felt okay, but I didn't play good. But anyway, the deck felt pretty good. It's still just not better than Temur, though. That's the problem. Nothing's better than Temur. Like, I keep trying all these decks, and they all seem fine, but just none of them are better than Temur. This deck was certainly more fun than Temur. I like this deck a pretty good amount. Sorry if you guys heard that, by the way. But, I think the deck that I really want to try... The deck I want to try next is
this deck, but unfortunately my Mana Traders account is not... I can't pick up 3 Scarabs with my Mana Traders account. I can only get 2, so we have to not play this deck for a while. This is the Larson deck that Jabber 5-0'd with, so, like, I don't know. It feels fun. I think this is where I want to be now. The control cards didn't seem great in that other deck, but, like, all the black cards seemed good, and it seemed like it could support the red splash pretty well. So, like, I want to try the one that's more leaning on, you know, the creatures and not the you know, like the random blue cards, because we sideboarded out the blue cards in almost every match. We sideboarded some number of these out and some number of these out in almost every match, which could just be wrong. Nah, I don't brew. I don't make changes to the deck. The only thing I brew, or the only thing I mess with, is blue-white approach, because this is the only deck that I think I've played enough to understand how to mess with it. By the way, hello to all the new people that I've not said hello to before, like Sion and Guo. And it's cool that Chris stopped by. No, you leave my masterpieces alone. I don't have that many. I don't have very many masterpieces. You leave them alone. They're mine. Alright, so let's see if there's anybody to host tonight, because that's definitely going to do us. I mean, I think it's a Scarab God control deck, so like cutting a Scarab God out of a card that I would call a Scarab God or mid-range control deck feels kind of upsetting. But anyway, Sam Ball just logged on, so he's probably going to be playing some fun decks because he just played 2 PPTQs this weekend and top 8 them both.
Extremely aggressive teamer list.
Let's head over to Mr.
4
Sam's
Hydras, 4
chat, everybody.
Ronis, 4 Cubs, only 3 Servants.
Like, replace everything expensive with Bolas.
I thought that was.
I mean, that's an option.
Play the best kind of.
This deck actually felt pretty good though.
That,
like
in the mirror.
Like I said,
stuff,
like it didn't feel like it broke the format or anything. It's not better than Teamer that I can tell, but like if for some reason you just really don't want to play with Teamer, or you really like playing with Gearhulks, this deck seems fine. Like
anyway, so
I would not be ashamed to like sleeve this deck up and play in a tournament.
I
think it's weird that it doesn't have a single Spire Bluff canal in it. But the guy who built this deck is very, very good too.
If I recall correctly, it wasn't very exciting. Like,
wait, can you guys hear Sam? Can you guys actually hear Sam? You said 2 people talking. Can you guys hear Sam? Who's the second person you're hearing? I'm confused. Really? I can't even hear him. I have no sound on. Well, that sucks. That probably screws my entire video up. Interesting. Thank you guys for telling me that. I had no idea. I'm still learning about all this stuff on this side, but I apologize for that. Man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to... I can still post a video. I just can't monetize it, I guess. But whatever. That sucks. Anyway, take care, everybody, and I'll try... I might actually try to stream sometime tomorrow during the day. But, take care, everybody. I'm going to go enjoy my birthday cake.